Alrighty, guys. What is up, everybody? We are sitting in traffic. We are making some awesome time, and then this happened. She is running like a top. We finally got her straightened out, I believe. A $50 sensor is what straightened it out. Running pretty good, ain't it?
Yep.
I still want to retune it just a little bit, give it just a little bit more power, but it is really, really running good. We're loaded to the gills tonight, and it's pulling like a champ. We topped Monteagle about 47 mile an hour, and it's holding speed limit just fine now. It ain't cutting out. You guys are getting ready to see a crazy video of this truck. And I was ready to pull the motor out of it. I literally called Dad halfway home from my last trip with this thing and said, hey, when I get home, this motor's coming out. We're going to drop one of them 12.7s we got in the floor sitting in it, or down in it. And he's like, come on, let's give it one more. Let's just see if we can't figure it out. And in the middle of my delivery, I had to back up this big, giant hill, huge hill, and I was like 130, 140,000 pounds. And it finally messed up enough to where it would show in the ECM what we were having a problem reading, and it was in the throttle position sensor is intermittent, and it would never show enough to for us to go to the throttle position sensor, because anytime you mash it, it shows 100% and off, 100% and off, and so I mean, we just never went to the throttle position sensor because it always read just fine. So I got rough enough with it to where it showed itself on the last trip, so we changed the throttle, or Dad went in there and messed with the wiring and cleaned it, and it started running better, so we ordered one for it, and now it is running like a champ. We are sitting in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yeah, the fuel pump helped out tremendously as well. It definitely helped it run a lot better. It starts better, it idles better. Yeah, we drive through Connecticut a lot. Come on, guys. Left lane's closed. Come on over. Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight. We got a load going to Myrtle Beach probably next week, actually. It won't be me because I'll be headed to Matt's, but one of the trucks will be up there. No, fuel prices, they've come down some, but not a ton. Which I buy bulk fuel, so I get it at a pretty good discount. We're under $3 a gallon buying bulk. I've hauled that load a lot. When I was running my belt trailer all the time, that's where I pretty much stayed, was Kansas, Missouri. I had a round trip. I leave the house, load in Loudon, run up to Bowling Green, Kentucky, load out of a farm over there, dairy farm. What is that stuff? Oh, darn it. It's white. Dang, what is that? Hominy Mill. I'd load up Hominy Mill and then go out to Kansas, deliver the Hominy Mill, and then load wheat or feed coming back. Run over to Georgia, deliver it, and then grab sand and get back to the house. I like old Steven. He's a old school driver, that's for sure. And I hope we're not too wide to get through here. Yeah, I'm done hauling cows for a while. There's just too many people doing it and messing up the rates. And I love hauling cattle just because it's just fun, and it's really a cool lifestyle to live, but it's also a rough lifestyle to live, especially with rates low like they are. When I can come out here and haul regular freight for the same price, not kill myself, actually make more money. We're about to take some cones out for sure. No, we sold Copper Penny. Oh, there goes a cone. Bam! I appreciate it, brother. I feel like I was born to drive. Yeah, I mean, there was no traffic when we come. I didn't see anything over here coming this way, did you? I know one thing, they need to spread their cones out a little bit more. I'm spreading them out for them. I like a 444. Alright, brother, you're about to lose some cones right here. Am I taking out the barrels or just the cones? Oh, baby. You're going to safe. Yep. stuff. I'm a pre-emission truck driving son of a gun. I will, the Trump thing, I will say this, prices ain't come down yet, and you know, that sucks, but guys, I'm making 3 times the money that I was 2 months ago. I mean, I've been absolutely killing it. Work is there. It is back to the way it used to be, where if you want to go out and work and make money, you go out and work and make money. Yeah, we'll be racing next weekend, actually. I'll be racing at I-75. Yeah, this old girl's got a strong, it's running good. It's running really, really good. 35 pounds of boost. You can't beat a classic. Yeah, everybody I know has got good, strong work right now. If you want to work and make money, it's there. All the work you want to do. There ain't no excuse why nobody be making money right now. So I'm not really complaining about the prices of groceries or anything like that, because I mean, I'm making plenty of money. I'll pay a little extra for some eggs to make a lot of money. And that's what people ain't understanding, what he's trying to do with these tariffs and all that. He's boosting the economy. I mean, literally boosting the crap out of the economy. That's why Canada's playing along with it. Everybody's playing along with it, because it is literally driving. Everybody's trying to beat tariffs and this and that, so they're paying whatever it costs to get stuff shipped. Yes, I deliver. I haul specialty cars, boats, campers, whatever. Like, I'm having to buy trailers right now and put on drivers, and YouTube's picking back up. I mean, everything is picking up. Just you got to be willing to go out and work on it. Don't be a crybaby and whine about it. Go out and make some money. That's what he's trying to do. He don't want people to live off the government. It's like any business. You go into a failing business, you go in, you get rid of the people that's making it fail, that ain't worth a crap, get rid of the bad employees. And then you go out and you find ways to drive up your rates and get business flowing again, and that's exactly what's happening. And stay off the load boards, because these brokers are still, they don't want the economy, the guys to know the economy's going up. They're making huge money off, like, brokers are so unregulated right now. Even though freight's going back up and the demand is going back up, they're still getting their big high percentages. Happy birthday, brother. That's the biggest issue, is these brokers. It'll be back to the way it was before if something ain't done about it. Brokers making big money, and right. There is some good brokers out there. I agree. There is. They're not all bad, but go out, go direct with these customers, and build it the old school way. That's the way the country's going, back to old school. So you can literally go to these factories and all these places you're pulling for a broker, you can go and get in direct with them. But load boards are easy. People think you can go in there and live off of them and make a living. You just can't. He's moving in the right direction, getting the regulations down on these emissions and getting the right person in there for the transportation industry, getting these brokers under control. Guys, I'll tell you this, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. If you're consistent, persistent, and you put your mind to it, anything is possible. All this stuff that I do, I went in with the attitude that I've done it for 100 years. And I'm a pro at it, and I figured it out. It's just like relationships and just anything. If you're consistent and you're persistent and you treat it like you love it, it will, it'll treat you good. But if you don't, it ain't gonna work. If you're negative when you whine and you expect people just to give you everything in life, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Ain't nobody gave me a dang thing. I went out and earned it and continue to earn it daily. If my health holds up, I want to be a darn billionaire. I may never be one, but I'm going to give it one heck of a shot. Kills me to see all these trucking companies going out of business because, like if you are the last man standing when everything come back, then you get to go out and you get to be the big dog. And it's these big companies that are doing it the wrong way, living by the old ways of doing things that ain't surviving. We hunkered down and we made sure to survive while everybody else failed and went out of business. And now we got more work than we know what to do with. We are running probably around, I think we've got 10 trucks on the road. That's not including like the sod farm trucks. There's 15 of those. But over the road trucks, probably 10 of them right now. Getting ready to put 5 more on. I'm just doing it slowly. I don't want to get back into it real fast. I don't want to overload my guys and my employees in the office and all that. So we're trying to just be slow about it and not acquire any debt, do everything with cash. I appreciate it, Gene. Appreciate you, brother. Get out of the way. There's nothing wrong with going and financing things. A lot of people do it, but I don't know. I just don't. It sucks when you got to pay all them big payments every month. If it's paid for, you ain't got to worry about it. The way I look at it is if you got big payments to make every month on all these trucks, then you don't have no cash flow. You're living to the bank. If you got trucks you pay cash for, if you ain't got it that month, because not every month is good, you can just focus on doing maintenance on these old trucks and not worry about having the big truck payments and just park the dang thing. I don't understand why they do that. They won't let older trucks be put on. A lot of companies are like that. It makes no sense. If you got a truck that's in good shape, it's pre-emissions, I'd much rather have that running for me than a new truck. That's awesome, brother. Tell your son I said hi. The problem with the trucking industry is they went off California regulations to regulatory it. That's the dumbest thing you can do, is going off anything from California. I mean, it just don't make no sense. They just make up rules to be making up rules, and then make up rules for that rule, and then make up another rule for that rule. I mean, it's crazy. Yes, I'm planning on picking up the scan this week sometime, so we'll have those cab overs. We are working on our older trucks. And guys, there's a limit to my old trucks to what I'll do. So I know everybody keeps asking when I'm going to finish Johnny Cash and the Air Force truck. Those two trucks, they're just too old to go out and make sense making money. They are manual motors and old Detroits, and parts for them are just really hard to get. So I don't run them that old. Like, I like them for myself, but as far as putting a driver in that truck would be real hard to do. So I'm trying to focus on what makes money right now. I prefer everything diesel. Yeah, I had it the other day. I had some cash in my pocket, went to pay for a truck to be fixed, and they wouldn't take cash. And I was like, are you crazy? So, but these new trucks, so like the X15s, they got a life of, if you get 500,000 out of one, you're doing real good. And I've heard of guys getting more than that out of them. I'm not saying all motors they're all like that, but you gotta think, 500,000 miles is all you're getting out of an engine, because they got them so stuffed up. You're trying to put a wet wash rag in front of your nose and your mouth, and then go jog a mile and see how you perform. And that's what they're trying to make these trucks do. They're literally putting a wash rag in the exhaust and expecting it to catch all the diesel particulates. So these motors don't stand a chance. And it's costing so much money. So them wash rags are so expensive. I had an emission systems go out on one of our trucks not long ago, and they wanted $21,000 to replace it. More than I give for the truck. 21 grand to replace this emission system. I could put 4 motors in this truck for $21,000. I could go buy a whole entire truck and tag it and insure it, put it on the road, and make a lot of money with it for that kind of money. And they wanted that just to replace the emissions. And then I was like, well, we'll just take care of that. And the guy's like, well, if you do that, that's illegal and this and that, blah, blah, blah. We can't work on it. And I'm like, well, you won't be working on nothing else for me anyway. But I've met a lot of people lately that are scared to death of laws. Like, just, I'm talking about straight up rule followers. This is the way it's supposed to be done. This is how I'm going to do it. Well, the people that's telling us how it's supposed to be done, they don't have no clue. It's somebody in the office, this same thing with California, just making up rules and making up ways to do things. And there were some people getting fines, but everybody getting fines were out here putting trash tunes on trucks, selling their tunes on the internet, and just capitalizing on deleting trucks and doing crap jobs. You got these guys out here that take pride in it, that want their trucks to get good, you know, be better than the emissions trucks, and those are the kind of guys that I deal with, and those guys don't get in much trouble. They're smart, and they don't. That's the way you gotta be. You can't be out here trying to just capitalize on people's misfortune and not know what you're doing. No. A tune truck shouldn't blow any black smoke. Now, I will say Rooster does. I got a lot of injector in that truck. I know a lot of people talk crap, my little bitty injectors, but we know how to make a little injector do big things. So, but Rooster black smokes because it's good for videos, and I've got a big turbo on that truck, and it does take a lot of fuel to get it spooled up. So we got it tuned a little hot on acceleration, but it clears up right after. So Yeah, Rooster, that's its thing. Rooster's always black smoked on acceleration, and I always keep it that way. And now when I'm not on video and just out driving normal, like you have to, like when you lay in the throttle, it'll roll a big old cloud out and black the highway out, but you can ease into it and it'll spoil it up smooth. I've not had any experience with the new 589. I don't know. I'm not on high, so my low beams and high beams are backwards right now for some reason. I don't know if the diesel doctor's still out there or not. I won't let them touch none of my trucks. Yeah, the biggest thing about having a successful trucking company is you have to have a good maintenance program and you have to have good mechanics. Or at least a good mechanic that can guide your other mechanics. Oh, we had some horrible weather yesterday. We had a tornado in Sweetwater. I was on the crane and looked behind me and there's a daggone tornado behind us. So I rushed home and got my family to safety, and yeah, the EPA they're going to straighten up the emission issues, I do believe. Yeah, you guys wait until you see Rooster done. It's going to be a nice truck. I mean, it ain't no show truck, but I'm very happy with it. It's crazy. More people will come to that show to see Rooster than the $1 million show truck sitting outside. I mean, it's got character. It works its butt off every day. I mean, I'm really excited. We've been working non-stop on it. I really want to get it painted before the show, and we're trying to make that happen, but I don't know if we'll be able to or not. Mike, give me a holler. I've talked to Centurion before about hauling boats with them, and we would definitely be interested in it. at the time there wasn't a big need for us. It's when the economy was slow, but we would definitely be interested in pulling. Joel or Roy, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for joining us. Rooster's going to get new panels, new hood panels. I'm going to keep the same hood, just put new panels in it. Besides just a couple busted up panels, it's a pretty good hood. Yeah, I've heard, I know who's pulling the Centurions, and them drivers do not care. My guys, we don't, it's very rare we pay for damages. We are very, very careful with our boats. I think we've had one damage to pay for in 5 years just because the end broke. My email is tim@gentryandsons.com. GENTRYANDSONS.com. And that's where we run. We run those lanes. Let me know, I can get her some dirt. I'm loving this dump truck thing. I just found one in Florida that we're getting ready to go buy, and it's a awesome dump truck. You guys are gonna like it. I'll go and check. I'll check applications tomorrow and Tuesday. Yeah, Steve will get Orwell back. He's got good help, good friends, and good connections. Braxton's in the back asleep, I guess. He's asleep. Guys, I had to get Brax a dirt car today because I told him if he lost 30 pounds, I'd build him a new dirt car, and by God, if he didn't do it. That kid has got so much commitment, it is insane. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, no, we take good care of our customers. I mean, if it comes down to us having to wrap the boats ourselves, we will make it happen, and they will arrive safe and sound and pretty. Oh, we got hit out in Montana the other day. One of my trucks was going through there, and been through there for 5 years without an issue. scale guy pulls him in, and then says that the trailer's too long because we had 3 foot hanging over in the front, in between the truck and the trailer, which is the way we've hauled these boats for 5 years with them shipsy trailers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Running that radar, boys. Yes, sir. Running that radar. Would you be speeding through here tonight? We got her under control. These new glasses I got to film with are a little bit hard to use at night. Steve, you need to go get you a pair of these glasses. They're awesome. Yeah, I just got them laying on my head. Can't really see at them at night. But during the day when you can wear them, they're awesome. Yeah. They're the new DJI glasses. They're good for recording. You can do lives. I mean, they literally read. They do everything. Like it is. They're awesome. Yes, we will be at Matt's, and if you go on my Facebook, there's a VIP code for anybody that's coming. I'll be sharing it out all week this week. I forgot what scale it was, but either way, they were saying that the trailer was 56 feet long because the boat was connected to the trailer and now it's considered part of the trailer. There was no overhang in the back, it was just in the front. And I was like, well, what's so unsafe about that? And he's like, you ain't got the permit for it. So we gave him a $70 for a year permit, and then all of a sudden it was safe. And in Knoxville, my hometown, I love our troopers around here. Like I donate, I do so much for our troopers around here because of Lil Russell, this trooper that got hit. Been a while back ago now, years ago. He got hit in his car and got hurt real bad, about killed him. Now he's one of our big guys. He's like in politics now, but we got hit in Knoxville. The guy pulled us in because of our window tint on the Dodge, which the Dodge has factory window tint on. It's like, it's not even tinted, it's the glass is like factory that color. So it's tinted glass, I guess you would say. But he pulled us in for that, And then the driver called me and he's like, hey, they got me up here at the scale over 10. So I get on the phone and the officer's trying to explain to me how he's getting this. And I'm like, hey, I said, have you put a tool on it to see that it is too dark? And he's like, well, no, I don't have a gauge here. I don't have a tint reader, but he said I can visually see it, that it's too dark. And I was like, oh, no. I said, you can't do that. I said, you gotta at least have a gauge to read it. And he said, no, I can use my discretion. So I said, dude, I said, if you give us a ticket right now, I won't say a word about it. I said, but you're more than likely going to give us a warning, which we can't fight, and it's going to go against our CSA score. And he's like, no, it won't go against your CSA score. And he said, your equipment's in perfect shape. The truck and trailer, they passed inspection no problem. I said, there's nothing unsafe about that truck and trailer. It's been running for 5 years without any issues since 2021. So 4 years. And he's like, no, it's not that. He said, it's the tent. So I was like, are you going to give us an inspection on the tent? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm like, well, give us a ticket. Don't give us, a warning so we can at least have a chance against it. I said, because that is a factory truck. I've never touched nothing on it. It's bone stock, never tinted the windows, never done nothing to it. It is a factory window. And he's like, well, that's where I can use my discretion is if I give you a ticket, it goes against the driver, and I don't feel like it should go against the driver. I was like, dude, we're going to take this to court and get it knocked out because that tint is legal. And he's like, no, it's not the driver's fault. I said, okay, well, the driver did a pre-trip this morning and seen that tint. I said, you have no clue what you're even talking about, what you're doing. And he wouldn't give us a ticket. He just gave us a warning. And if you guys know anything about trucking, if you get a warning inspection, you cannot fight it. And it goes against your CSA score just like it is a regular ticket. So you fail the inspection. Even though it says it's just a warning, it goes on your CSA score, which your insurance goes up, your insurance rates, you can lose your insurance. And then it goes and gets the book out of the truck, and we have very clean books in our trucks. The pages are really, really nice. All the paperwork's in there real nice. And then I wonder if we blew a tire. This guy's
a little vibration.
Yeah, I think we blew a tire. The truck's flashing his lights. So he goes through the book, and the insurance paper was upside down. Somehow it got put in there upside down in the book. So he said it wasn't readable. So he gave us a bad, he put that on the inspection that the insurance paper wasn't readable. So got us for no insurance. The cab card was in the front of the book instead of in the pages, and got us for no cab card, no insurance, no something else to go along with that inspection, or like not having the proper registration, and then the window tint.
Look smoky like it, honey?
Huh?
Does it look smoky?
I can't tell. Let me pull over. I hope it don't look smoky.
Looks smoky.
hope we didn't blow a tire. I think we did. These tires on this trailer just ain't, I don't know what it is about them. I've done replaced 4 of them. That blow one? I think that guy just wanted to. That was dumb. Some driver kept flashing his lights at me, so I thought we may have blew a tire. But anyways, back to that inspection. Yeah, the dude was very not cool. He's like 22 years old, state trooper doing inspections, and has no clue. Get over, driver. Well, you can't get a lawyer to get involved because it's a warning. So the way the CSA system works, if you get a warning, it goes against the company, but it don't go against the driver. There's this Tennessee state trooper right here in Knoxville. Yeah, he was new, and he definitely knew me, because as soon as call was, he was on the phone when he walked in, and he said, "Is that your boss?" He said, "Put that phone on speaker and lay it down here." He said, "I'd like to talk to him," and was trying to tell me that, you know, and he starts talking to me and telling me that the window tint, that he said if I can't see the driver, then we use that as a window tint violation. I said, "How did you see the driver? Or how could you not see the driver?" If you guys remember my last video or on the Dodge, I just put a new front windshield in that truck. So there is no tint on that windshield whatsoever. None. So yeah, it was definitely one of those situations. That is the one thing about being on YouTube is you've got to be very, very, very smart about keeping your equipment in good shape, because you get a lot of haters. People just don't, they hate seeing people be successful. A lot of people are like that. Yeah, the way he checked the window was he pulled his car up next to my truck and put his hand in front of the window, and he told the driver, he said, "You see how you can see my hand better through the cruiser window than your window?" That was the way, and it says it on the inspection, that's how that he measured the window tint. It sucks because I really love our cops around here. Really, really love our cops around here. We have some pretty awesome state troopers. And I understand they got to bring new people on, but they need to train them right and to be... You got these guys out here just literally... They're running crap equipment, horrible tires, just, I mean, absolute junk that is actually not safe for the road. Just passing it on right by, just rolling them right through. But pull a guy in over window tint. That's legal. I'm 10 foot wide, guys. You can run 10 foot wide or not. And plus I'm running, it's farm tractor, personal farm tractor too. I'll always black, back to blue. Them guys have a crappy job. I get it. But if you're gonna do the job, do it right. Yeah. We have flags on. We're legal beagle. We got beacons are running, flags are on, all the good stuff. And 10 foot wide. On top of it being an ag exempt load too. Look at that, fuel is 338 right there. That's a 38, 48. That's a 50-cent markup probably, maybe more. I'll pay a little extra for some fuel if I have to. We're making money. That's what it's all about, boys. I don't see no reason in changing the prices if work gets better and pays more. My measuring stick could have been a little off, but what I read was 10 foot. Thank you, Dandy. I appreciate it. Love you too, brother. Man, this thing is pulling so much better. It's insane how much better it's running. Guys, y'all are awesome. We've held 800 people for a long time. Dad's doing good and he is back to work. Yeah, the new fuel pump has helped drastically. I'm running 70 and I'm in high gear. 13th gear. Headed back to the farm. Headed back to the farm. I'll probably take it to the shop for the night and then we'll take it to the farm in the morning. Which we're almost back. We're like a few miles from the shop. That's my plan. I'm going to go up to the scale and talk to him about it. The truck should be back in today or in the morning, so it was 100% a bad call. He didn't want to flip through the book and find the paperwork. These new cops, they want your paperwork to be digital. They don't want to deal with books anymore. They'd rather just be digital. You just shoot it to their phone and bam, you're done. I thought about putting an 18 speed in this thing, but I really like it. The 13 does real good in this truck. We were stuck in traffic, but we're clear now. Yeah, that was some bright lights there now. I am not on the high beams. It's we tried to put some LEDs in this thing and they're working backwards. it was on high beams, it'd be bright. You can't hardly see. Get on your side.
Yeah.
There's Braxy's dirt car. That thing got a hellacious motor in it.
Oh, it's running and everything?
Yeah, it's ready to go. There's Steve and Big Belly. We gotta get him ready to go in the morning. That's not a bad looking old truck.
No.
I just hope that fifth wheel's far enough back.
What's he pulling?
One of the boat trailers. Bonnie's in. Man, the way they're parking, there ain't no room. We got too many trucks sitting around. They all need to be gone.
When you gonna get that classic on the road?
I need to soon. Dude, I've got so many trucks at this point, it's insane. I've got to stop buying them and just start selling some of them. I need to sell a bunch of these reefers too. Well, we got the equipment right now. I don't think I got anything else coming in tonight. God, Bonnie's such a pretty truck. Brax, get up, boy. Your dirt car's here. Yeah.
It's cooler here than it was down yonder.
I know it. Here's your phone, buddy. Where's my other phone at? You ready to hear it run? Oh. Dang, guys, I'm getting old. These trucks are making me old. between farming and dump trucking, just don't have time to do nothing and YouTubing. I'm gonna go check out Braxton's dirt car. He's got his APU running. So I'm going to try to get a green APU put on a rooster before the Mid-America Truck Show. It's not a bad looking old truck. Braxton is 12. He turns 13 in June. That fifth wheel might be far enough back. Let's check this thing out, Brax. Fire that thing up. Let's hear it. Let's hear this big built motor you got.
Still fire up the side?
I don't know. It's got all new switches and gauges and everything in it.
Alright.
Make sure it's in neutral. Yeah, let's look at Brax. He's half the size now. He's about to blow away. It's got a new view transmission, brand new motor. Let's hear it. Should beat the ground. Boy, it hits a good lick, don't it? Alright, let's go. I think it's a heck of a lick, dude. God dang. Now we have to get it wrapped, and we still got to put the wheels and stuff on it. It's built with the best of everything. It ought to be bad to the bone. All right, let's roll. I'm getting home.
All right, Jimmy, see you tomorrow.
See you, brother.
See you, Brad.
This is my kind of guys. My drivers got single axles for daily drivers. Woo, it's cold out here. My brother's had my truck for the last 2 days. So Braxton's little car is a 2422. It's got big cams, injectors, E85, I think. It's got all the goodies in it. I keep blowing up motors. Last year I went through 4 motors. So I went, I had Jacob Sharp, which is like the man when it comes to 4-cylinder racing around here. Like, he's hard to beat, and everybody's got, you know, like, he's really got into building cars for people and helping them with suspension and all that. So I reached out to him this winter and took him the car, and he built a motor for it, transmission. It's got a locked view transmission in it. It should 100% be a front runner, because the car I was racing last year was not near as fast as that thing, and anytime the car would stay together, it was definitely number 1. My last race, I was leading a pretty good lead, and slung 2 rods. So I'm not going to go through that this year. Both mine and Braxton's car will have good motors in them, and I've got the modified too. But I told Brax if he'd do this carnivore diet with me, I've lost like 20 pounds. You're close to 30 now, ain't you? Yeah, I really like the 4-cylinder class. I really, really like it. Mini stocks or whatever. I really enjoy racing them. But the modified racing, I love it too. I'm really good with a rear-wheel drive car. So we're starting out with the fresh motor and a spare motor this year, and Clayton's got Butler Performance has my 383 or whatever it is. It's a little bit bigger than 383 now, but they have it finishing it up, and then I'm gonna do a crate motor too. I'm gonna do the 604 crate and unlimited. Dang, Brax, it's 12:30. We gotta be up at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I've been looking into this semi-racing stuff. I really think that's awesome too. We'll definitely be putting out some videos this year, dirt track racing. I filmed a lot last year, but I was going through some crap and just didn't edit them and put them out. We had a lot of fun last year racing, didn't we? We went all over the place. Kentucky, Georgia. It was our first season, and by the end of the season, we were definitely front runners at anything we were driving. My brother does it too, Cody. Cody's got a couple cars. Yeah, guys, I've enjoyed this live tonight. It's been a good one. Yeah, I go to sleep at 3 a.m. and my body just naturally wakes up at 5:30, 5:45. I have a big motor. It's an LS 427, and we thought about putting it in the modified, but I was on the line last year. I mean, the power that I had, all the races we went to around here, we were pretty much outpowering everybody. The thing about it is putting the power to the ground is the tough part. And I got a lead foot. Like, I really blew some motors up last year. Once I get going, there's no holding back. Yeah, we're just doing the drag racing thing too. We're building a burnout truck right now. That video will be out pretty soon. I think you guys will. I think you're gonna love what we're building. Yeah, I try to get some good sleep, but we gotta, between now and Matt's, I'm not gonna get much. We've got a lot to do to Rooster because I've decided to rewire and re-hose everything. I'm taking all the old airlines out and putting new airlines in, new air tanks. Anything that's old on that truck that I can replace, I'm going to replace it. Well, since my diet, this carnivore diet thing that I've done, my blood pressure has come down so much. I used to stay like 140 over 80 something, like 90 sometimes. Like, it was always real high. Now, this morning I checked it before work and I was 101 over 66. And I've been staying like 120 over 70 pretty regularly. My heart rate's come down a lot. It used to, like right now, my heart rate would be like 100. But I bet if I check it, it's probably 70. Alright guys, we're going to finish off the live there. And we love y'all for supporting us and watching us tonight. It's been a pretty cool live. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be going to try our best to put out a video tomorrow, and pretty regular, at least through Matt, so we can get everybody excited about it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.